Hello, this is just a very quick video to address the new relic levels and the effects they have on some of the previous parts of the game. So they have released a new level called the Ancient Relic, and also with this have changed some of the rewards you can get from the relic chamber. So just a quick one, they have swapped out some of the generals. Some of the ones that were there are still there, such as like Roland, I think so yeah, they're Hannibal. Some of these, and Electra obviously, some of these are still available, but some generals that are very popular, such as Queen Boudica, have been removed. So if you were working on any of the generals from the relics, it might be worth just checking to see if they're still in there, because some of them have been swapped out. Unfortunately, none of the generals they swapped out to are particularly good, and they're all pre-Covenant generals, so they are very outdated compared to the new ones. However, they did add the ability to get epic historical general fragments. Obviously you need 30 of these to have a token, but it is another way of getting them, which compared to a year ago, we have so many ways of getting these now that it's probably much better, rather than getting generals from the relics, is just getting these fragments as much as possible, and just getting a new general, and even just getting it to 1 red star can be better than some of these older generals at 5 red stars. So another thing about these ancient relics is the research. Obviously there isn't any research for ancient ones specifically. If we go to the top, the relic exploration, increased resource gain from level 1 to 5, and then you've got the 2 at the here, so you've got the mysterious relic exploration and then the advanced one, which are both for mysterious relics, which is now the second to top tier. I did do a quick 1000 troop march. This was one before I did any upgrades, because I haven't upgraded them all. So as you can see, this came out to about, I think it was 144.9 thousand resources in total, and obviously it only took a couple of minutes to do this. And then I upgraded some of the tech, and this was the second one, and altogether this came out to 157.9. So there was definitely a increase. Obviously it was a very short time frame, but there was a increase of, I think it was like almost 10% or so. So yeah, it looks like it takes effect. So hopefully if you have those ticks maxed out, it will be taking effect on these ancient relics. And if you haven't, and you start doing these ancient relics, it might be a good one to go for. I am just about to pull a relic now to show you the sort of rewards. This is just from me being in it overnight from about 8 hours now. So you can see what sort of loot we're looking at. I have done a few of these, so you can compare it to ones I didn't save the reports, but I do remember roughly. So the best one I have had was 150 slate fragments. This one is 92, 38 brick hammers. The one common denominator with these does seem to be that you get lots more slate fragments and brick hammers. So I believe with the mysterious beforehand, you used to get an even amount of both of them. So it might be more of a case these days is that you use the slate fragments to open up the relic chamber. If I can't do it now because it bugs out, I have to relog in. But it might be a case of opening the chamber, waiting until you find one with the reward you want. So for example with me, I primarily would be doing this for premium fragments, and once I get one premium fragments, opening it all up and then rinse and repeat, because you get so many more slate fragments by the seams of it from the 3 times I've gathered them compared to the hammers. And if we have a quick look at the resources, They're they're all right. They're not great, but you don't particularly do these for the resources. It's more for the chance of getting those general premium general fragments now. But you know, if you haven't done too much to your resource gathering, doing these overnight isn't a bad idea. Even if you have, it means that you get a whole few hours extra, depending on how fast your resource speed is. But yeah, so these are the ancient relics. Oh, one thing before we go as well is that my alliance did complete one that I opened, so I can quickly show you the opener rewards for once it's completed. So you get a random item from here. If I just go, you can pause it to have a look at them specifically, but there we go, that's that for the opener. And then this is the alliance package that everyone gets once it's completed. So when you do open them, it only gives you 24 hours, so you do have to be quite quick and efficient with the alliance and getting these. So if I just open the opener one, I've got 800 gems, and then the alliance one, 1,000,000 stones. So not the best, and they do, as I say, only have a 24-hour timer on, so you do have to be a bit coordinated with your alliance, but a reward is a reward. So yeah, that's just a very quick one on the new relics. Thank you very much, and see you next time.